Hello, you're tuned into Interview Project. Today, we're meeting TJ. TJ wants to be a writer. Enjoy the interview.
Timothy Allen Williams Jr., TJ. I'm from North Carolina, Morganton. I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, I was talking to the TV, and all of a sudden I was somebody. I write down technicalities on a piece of paper, and then a couple days later, I start seeing it again, like without mushrooms. So I knew I wasn't like crazy, whatever that is. So, and I was just saying it over and over, and I knew the TV had something to do with aliens because it was a two-way conversation, and I was in tune with myself completely. And I wasn't out of it like tripping, I was thinking, and all of a sudden I used to be Jesus, and I was walking up to people, my friends, everyone around me, and I was like, I'm Jesus, but in my mind, like my voice, I was just telling people I was Jesus, and they just reacted. I stopped having sex, I stopped masturbating, I just completely gave all selfish everything up, and I just worked on my mind. I controlled my blood flow to my third eye inside my head. In Christianity, it talks about Jesus coming and dying for our sins. Like, okay, now we get to sin because we get to ask forgiveness for it every day. What's that? It's so stupid. A man doesn't have to sin. A man chooses to sin because he knows he can just whatever. Some don't even care. It's just you're thinking right now. It's almost like after I figured all this out, the weather was following me around. It just seemed to be following me. Like with my emotions. It didn't change my emotions. It just went with my emotions. It was real hard to figure all of it out. Our bodies don't exist. My hands, I've got a tremor in my hands. My body is so frail. It doesn't exist. My mind is infinite and huge. I'd rather be homeless than have a job. Really. Like, I'd rather be a homeless person on the street because what if this were it, I don't want to spend my life working a job, going nowhere, just to retire and be a citizen and die. Maybe this is just God's day and God's night. We get to be souls, for billions of years. You never know. See, the thing is, they hear you. They hear you. Well, you people aren't. Illuminati, right? Not you, but Illuminati. I don't understand how people can walk through their lives and just not have their minds completely just blown all the time, like a baby. What do you think a baby thinks? Like, it doesn't think in words. So when it's born, it's just like, shit, what the fuck is all of this? And it's just, it probably sees in black and white or something. I don't really know how all that works. But it's just, what is it thinking? How does God see this as color? Because that's grace. Being a baby, that's grace, man. It really is. And God's grace is all I really want. God's grace. It's just hard to figure all this out.